Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today's video is a Vlogmas Day 22 bonus video. This is my 20 plus 1, 21 favorite scents of 2021. There may be one in here that's from a year before, but I think I tried it this year and I couldn't figure out when I tried it. We'll just get to it when we get to it. But I really appreciate y'all for coming back to this video. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one. My candle one was very long anyway. But I appreciate you all. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's just jump into what we enjoyed this year. I love these videos. I watch everybody's because I really like to look back and see where my collection has grown over the year, what I was gravitating towards, what parts of the year were the most fun and exciting with Bath and Body Works scents. Candles are usually my jam, but this year I really got into body care. I've always been into body care, but this year I really got into body care, but that's cool. I'm doing a lot of Project Use It Ups and stuff for next month, collection videos and declutter. So you'll see all of that in January as we're working through SAS. But what I want to do right now, as I have been doing inventory preparing for SAS, is I pulled out my favorite 21 scents that we got this year. I think they're all newish to the year. There's a few that were released before, but I'm counting them now because these are the first time I tried all of these scents. So we're going to jump in. We're going to go from 21 down to 1. If I get off on the numbers, it's all good. But we're going to start with one that I know wasn't actually new this year, but this one was the first scent of the year that caught me completely off guard. And it goes to Oahu Coconut Sunset. This was in the Tropics collection that came out very early spring. I was like, okay, that's when I remember things getting too early. I'm not ready for summer because it was it still had winter, but it was that early part of spring, and we got this whole collection and it just kept going from there. And then we got fall and June. No, but we got everything so early. This has notes of coconut blossom, sparkling bergamot, beach tuberose, Hawaiian manoi, and molten amber. And this was a online exclusive. But I just remember they had a really good body care sale, and I had everything else, and I loved this packaging. I will tell you right away, I am her, she is me. We get hooked on packaging. I'm pretty sure that's what always gets me at every SAS sale. But I love this. This smells like the most beautiful perfume that I would want to wear on a vacation on a beach somewhere. And so even though I know they had this out in the past, I had never tried it because I usually stay away from things with that much floral. But this is beautiful. Really pretty coconut. So that's my number 21. And we're going to follow it up with another scent that came out that was one of the first core collections or signature collections. Core is the things on the wall all the way around. Signature are those standout scents so that, everything comes out in. So number 20 goes to Hibiscus Paradise. Again, this one is in my countdown because I typically don't gravitate towards scents like this. I tried it in a candle first and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It's pink hibiscus, juicy guava, and sun-kissed coconut. And when I tell you that guava note is just so juicy, it's so fruity. I love fruity scents, especially in body care. Lots of candles too, but that's what I gravitate the most, even over gourmand in body care, is fruity scents. And I loved this. This is my second bottle. And I haven't really cracked that one, but the other one I went through just recently, it was in an empties. And I'm telling you, I really enjoyed wearing that. So I'm happy to have another one for summer in case it never comes back. I think that's all I have backed up, but I did back up a lot this year and we'll talk about that. But anyways, so back to this countdown. The next one I wanted to share with you, which I don't think all of mine are going to end up on anyone else's favorite, but I'm trying to share with you along the way the reasons why I like them. The Big Shop collection had a lot of heavy hitters for me. In fact, the only one that didn't make it into my top 21 was Strawberry Pound Cake. I love Strawberry Pound Cake, but we already had loved her. So this is Chocolate Covered Cherry, and I'm going to tell you why I like this. This one was so polarizing. I don't want to say controversial, but either people thought this smelled like decadent, delicious chocolate or baby wipes and pepper. Do you remember? That's what people were describing this as. And on me, this smelled really good. And sometimes I get sense that I'm like, oh, that's bad. And everyone's like, nope, it's a love, it's a fave. And I'm like, oh, okay, I love it. Why does it smell so bad on me? Our body chemistry plays a huge role in what we like, but this has notes of rich milk chocolate, red cherry, and sweet liqueur, and I really just get the chocolate covered cherry. And it's not, this one is really nice, but I really like how the chocolate and the cherry work together because I like the sugar cherry crisp, but I like this a little bit more. So this was really interesting for me. Loved it for that February Valentine's time. I was like, I don't normally have scents that I would say are Valentine's Day scents, but I like this for that. And it's nothing like hot cocoa and cream in body care either. Like, I wanted to mention that this really does have a candied chocolate cherry scent, but I really liked it. I was not team baby wipes and black pepper, but there were a lot of people that were. The next scent came out for SAS in the summer, and we had so many collections that I almost didn't get this. The name kept pulling me in. As you can see, I'm a super big fan of tie-dye. You'll see me wear a lot of it. This is just an old hoodie. Like, I've had this forever from Torrid. I shop a lot from Torrid, but I love tie-dye. But the notes are, it's pink tie-dye, by the way, and this would be number 17 or 18. This would be number 18. Sorry. See, I get a little messed up in my countdown. Pink Lady Apple, Water, Lotus, Cotton Blossom. I thought, oh, that's just going to be fresh. I already love Magnolia Charm and all these other ones. I was like, I don't need it. I ended up going in store and smelling this, and I'm so glad I did. I really love this. This is like laundry in a way, but it's got this really pretty apple. And my favorite product this came out in was shower gel. I've gone through like 2 or 3. I love this in the morning. It's got a really pretty note, but then it's also very fresh and wakes you up, and you don't have to have just citrus or coffee notes. So I like pink tie-dye. I thought this was a really unique scent this year, and it kind of got me going. Another scent got a little higher up in my ranking on my fresh scents. I didn't really ever have fresh scents in my whole collection. It was mostly fruit and sweet gourmand, and this one and another one are like high ranking for me, and I like smelling like that fresh. It's not super unisex, but it doesn't like lean one way or the other. It's very fresh notes. So I liked pink tie-dye for that. All right, what's next? This is another one from that same collection. I like it. I'm a big fan of cotton candies, sweet scents. I love pink sugar from like Aquafino or something, whatever that everyone knows, the pink and white swirl bottle. This has notes of spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. And this just makes me happy. And you'll hear me say that a lot because the reason I'm so into fragrance is that some notes, some things like can actually be mood elevating to me. I don't really get into aromatherapy too much, but this just makes me happy. Like, I can smell it, and does it change the world? No. But I'm like, I feel better. I feel better, and I like the smell. And again, it's got the tie-dye, the scent. I should always say words like smell, but I love the scent and I love the tie-dye. So that whole collection, I got in this weekend too, which I'm trying to stay so strong, you guys. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm trying to stay strong on not getting in this weekend from the California Love Collection. The packaging is stunning. Everything I'm seeing online, I'm like, holy moly, when I get in store. But I have it in the tie-dye packaging, and so I don't know what to do. Thinking about throwing it into a quick last minute gift because I don't think I really used it. And then I could get the SAS packaging, but I don't need to do that. But that's what we do here. We'll see. You'll see it soon enough. But all right, back to the countdown here. All right, the next one I really liked. I don't know. I feel like people liked it or they didn't like it, but I didn't hear a lot about it. It came out in the fall, and it came out with some scents like Crisp Morning Air and Bonfire Bash. And Bonfire Bash stole the show. But this was Golden Citrus, White Peach, and Blonde Woods. And I loved the peach in this. I ended up liking the Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow a little bit more. But I didn't end up putting any of that in this countdown because I really kind of stuck to, like, I have one, I think, from the winter. I don't see any of those. But, like, my 21 were used up before I even got to Christmas and fall body care. But I put this in because I really was impressed with this. There was a lot of notes in the fall that were like ozone notes or benzoin notes, like a lot of off-putting stuff. And this just stood out to me. I hated the packaging of this whole collection, I'm going to say. It just was kind of like blah. But this one stood out to me because at that time I was like, okay, is my nose tricking me or do I hate like everything? But this was really sweet and fruity, but in a fall way. So I liked it. But again, I don't think that many people really talked about that one. Next one for me is another signature. This is Fairy Tale. Now, if we were doing packaging, this would be way higher up. This one was like Alice in Wonderland meets Steampunk, and I was here for it. I know this was compared a lot to the YSL Libre perfume. I never had that perfume. Sorry, I still get a lot of calls, even though I'm on vacation. A lot of people don't know I'm on vacation. Back to this. So, Fairy Tale. I know it's compared to the YSL Libre perfume. I never tried that perfume. I've tried a lot from YSL, but not that one. This is pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. I liked it. It's pretty. And like I said, I don't know why, like, I guess everything with amber kind of reminds me of like Into the Stars, but it has like this little subtleness that I'm like, I smelled that before, and then I'm like, no, this is different. I like the vanilla because it makes it a little creamier, and I like the pomegranate. I like this. It's original to me. It's unique to me, and where we were having just like constant repackages, it was like a breath of fresh air. Now, I know the signature scents are usually new, but I wasn't really a big fan of Open Sky. I don't remember if this came out right after or right before. I think it was right after. And I was a big fan of like Honey Wildflower. So I like this one a lot, but I don't seem to gravitate towards it too much. Maybe I need to get that Libre perfume and try it to like pair it. I really like to do fragrance pairings, and that would be a good one to do. Okay, let's keep moving here. Next on my list is this one. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This was a fall, like, whoa, I didn't know that I would like this. And in fact, when I very first got it, I was like, this is too strong for my body. So I don't quite know that I was using it like spraying it on other things. And so I'd sit on my couch and I'd like sprayed it on my pillow, and I was like, I love that. And of course I had the candle going. And then as it really moved into fall weather, because here in Kentucky, it can stay warm all the way through Halloween. Almost like your fall can be the week of Halloween till about the week of Thanksgiving. That's it. Then you're moving straight into like Kentucky winter, which is not that much different, but the leaves are all gone and things are starting to be like super cold in the morning, and then they warm up by the afternoon. You don't know how to dress your kids type of thing. Back to this. This is notes of maple syrup, golden waffle, and pumpkin spice with brown sugar. This is a very heavy hitting. This is like a 12 out of 10 body care. It's super strong. When you pair this with its body cream, it blows you out of your socks. I'm telling you, it is so strong, but it's very fall themed. Like I wore this too. We went to like the apple orchard. I remember I wore this and people were like, you smell really good. What do you have on? And when I'd say this, they were like, no, it smells like something else. I'm like, oh, okay. This is what I was wearing. I remember putting it on. But I was like, that's interesting. Like once you kind of like have a change in the air, it changes your chemistry too. And so I just got a lot of compliments wearing this. So I had to put it in my countdown, but it was a heavy, heavy scent. And like, I don't normally go for those, but that was really good. Let us keep moving here. Okay, this was a summer favorite, Midsummer Dream. And what I'm sad about, the reason this had to be in my countdown was this one didn't get its time in the sun. Its moment, you know. They put out so much when Midsummer Dream came out. Like there was just so much pumping out this time. They should have put a candle out. They didn't put a candle out with this that I remember. But they put out all the body care, but then there was just so many scents, and then like summer sass. And it was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to get back to my Midsummer Dream. And then all of a sudden it was like fall. We skipped it. We need to give this at least a week by itself in the store. Don't give me anything else new to distract me. But Bath and Body Works. This was salted pear, fresh nectarine, and seaside lily. And what I loved about this was I could layer the heck out of this. And it just smells so pretty and fresh and feminine, and it's like delicate. I like this scent a lot, and I could pair with so many things. I need to just pull it back out, even though it's not the right time of year. Like, I just didn't get to use it long enough. It was just like over in an instant. Okay, so I guess we're at like number 12-ish. I kind of quit counting, but you guys get the gist. So this is a new favorite, but this is really good. Like this whipped rose latte, I'm so surprised that I like this, but I really do. Crushed rose petal, cocoa flower, whipped foam. This is nice and foamy and creamy, and there's that hint of cocoa in there, and the rose is nice and subtle and soft and pretty, and it's not strong or mature. I love this. I wear this. I mean, I've only had it for a little bit, but I don't even care what I smell like today because it's fine. But I like the rose in here. I can smell the rose. I don't want to say like, it says rose, but it doesn't smell rose. It does, but it's nice. Paired with that cocoa, it reminds me of that pink kettle tea cake candle. Not that it smells like that, but that was one of the first floral candles that I was like, that smells pretty. I normally didn't even used to smell them on cold in the store because I was like, there's no point. But I remember smelling that candle and loving it, and that's what I think about with this body care. If you don't love rose, give it a chance anyway, because the way they mix this together, it just smells really, really good and really unique to my collection. So that's kind of like my bottom end of this. And again, this would have probably been up higher if I had tried it longer. I've had this for like a week or less, probably like 4 or 5 days, but I really like it. Every time I go in store, I smell it. Like I would just like, I was waiting on my body care box for so long. I tried it like 3 or 4 times in store and I was like, don't buy another one. Don't buy another one. But yeah, that's how much I liked it. Okay, so we are at number like 10 or 11. Number 11, I think. Okay, so we are now at this guy. This is so good. Coconut cream pie. Toasted coconut flakes, cream or caramel crusted. Okay, we're going to start over. Number 11 is, I'm deleting all of that. Number 11 on our countdown is coconut cream pie. This is so good. It's notes of toasted. Okay, had to rearrange. We're back. So the number 11 is coconut cream pie. This has notes of toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. I cannot read today. This is so yummy, delicious. Like, I think I just really love the caramel note in here. This is a really nice gourmand, but this is one that I can just layer on, and I love it. And I think that we all kind of thought this was like a somewhere in between like the cookie scents we get at Christmas with the snickerdoodle and everything. But to me, the more I spray it, I smell this is like a standalone scent. I don't think it's like a pre-package of anything. Okay, next, another Sass summer find that was probably my very, very favorite scent. I think this was my very favorite thing to come out of summer Sass, and it was champagne sprinkles. The packaging. I love that pink top. This is where the back it up happened over summer. Like, they had such cute packaging, so many scents, and then we weren't finding any unicorns for Sass. We just started buying like 2s and 3s. I think I have 2 of this set. Not the worst, but again, did I need it? I don't think so. Notes of sparkling champagne, raspberry icing, and rainbow sprinkles. This one is just like a delicious raspberry frosting scent. I love it. Yeah, I love this. It doesn't necessarily anything like champagne toast, which I like. I think some of us thought that was what it was going to be. And it's got a nice like gourmand cake vibe going on, but I really like that one. Don't have anything bad to say about it, but you guys pretty much know if you got it, that it just smells delicious. Another scent that they had as a candle, and it came out in body care, like pumpkin pecan waffles, that I am obsessed with, was Firecracker Pop. This one, this cherry right here, I love it. It's red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. This smells like a popsicle. I didn't know that I needed body care that smelled like a popsicle, but I did, and I love this. And so this one was a really cute collection. It came out with like a sparkly lid. I can't remember. I think there was a Bonfire Bash in this one too. They did Bonfire Bash like strawberry pound cake this year. They were like, we're going to sneak out some stuff. But we're going to throw Bonfire Bash and strawberry pound cake into every collection. And we know what you did. And you know what you did, Bath & Body Works. But Firecracker Pop was amazing. I really like that one. I hope they bring it back this summer in really cute packaging. Okay, this one was like such a shock to me. I knew I would like it, but I loved this. If you go back and watch any of my fall videos, this was at the top of my countdown. Blueberry sugar pancakes. And even though I did love pumpkin pecan waffles, and I think it was more of a favorite scent for like across the board for the YouTube Bath & Body Works community and also the Instagram community, this one, sugar blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. I paired this with a Viva La Juicy perfume. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. And I loved it. And I'm telling you, the people were like, girl, like everybody thought I smelled like a snack, because I did. I really like the blueberry note in here. It's very fresh and very sweet. So good. Like I said, if you see that at Sass and you didn't have a chance to pick it up, I recommend it. Highly recommend that one. I don't think you will though, because I feel like this all sold out, but you never know what they're going to bring back out. Like, this is one I recommend to people. If you like fruity scents, and gourmand, this is the best fruity gourmand I bought this year. Okay. The next scent is number 7, Honey Wildflower. I mean, I didn't use a ton of this. Again, I have so much that when you see a dent at all, you guys know how hard it is to make these dents. Plus, I'm always using Project Use It Up stuff, so I still love these, even if they're so close to the top, I promise you. Either had 2 of them or minis, and I've just, I'm constantly working on stuff. But this was a summer standout to me. This was like our first wave of fall. It came out though in like August. So it's always hard for me to be like, it was in the summer, but it's meant for fall. But it came out in the summer and I wore it in the summer. Because by the time August or October came around, I was wearing like Vanilla Wicked Woods for Halloween. The notes and the packaging on this was super cute. And I will say I did not love the candle. That candle burnt hot and fast and like it disappeared. And I was kind of glad because I was like, that was going to catch everything on fire. That's how high it was burning. The notes are crisp pear, fresh wildflower, and sweet honey. And it burned so hot that it kind of burnt the scent off, even if I would only burn it for like 2 hours at a time. But this in body care was amazing. So again, we never know till we try stuff. Some scents I do prefer in body care. Some scents I prefer as a candle. But this one was really good, and I love the perfume too. One of my favorite perfumes of the year. Oh yeah, this is a really good one too. Again, at this point, everything from 10 up, I loved. Magnolia Charm was the first fresh scent that came out of the year. And I know that Tina Marie sold me this. I have to mention it because I was like, it was an online exclusive and then they brought it to stores, remember? So this was online exclusive and I was like, I don't need to bother with that because I know I'm not going to like it. Dewy Pear Blossom, Blooming Magnolia, and Fresh Cedar. I was like, no. And she bought it and she was like, this is good. This is really good. And I was like, fine, I'm going to try it. And then I was like, holy moly, this is so good. It is so good. And honestly, what the scents I have above this is a standout to me because of the way it smells. It's not quite laundry, but it's very close. It's got like a linen scent to it. That cedar makes it very fresh. And the floral's light. It's not overpowering or too mature. Very fresh scented, but I love this. And then I came to stores where we could actually try it. This is a scent that I would maybe have tried in store, but I really get leery to buy online. I'm really glad I'm really glad Bath and Body Works has such a good return policy though, because we never really need to be afraid. We talk about it in the comments how sometimes associates don't know how to return things, but we do, don't we? Here on these channels and in this community. But yeah, Magnolia Charm was a really fun scent this year. I really enjoyed that one a lot. And then, okay, could you do this 2021 countdown? Could you do this without Raspberry Jam Donut? Like, is that even a favorites countdown if you don't include this in either candle or body care? This one was our first like scent of the year that like just took us all by surprise because they came out with that Wildberry Jam Donut. And we were like, yes, we needed that. And then we had the Bake Shop collection and we, that chocolate covered cherry was controversial and coconut cream pie was either love it or hate it. But this one was, everybody was loving this. I don't remember anyone reviewing, Raspberry Jam Donut that didn't really love it. And this has notes of wild raspberry jam, powdered sugar, and warm, fluffy donut. And I mean it, you guys. I loved the heck out of this. I have one of these in my office. This is one I probably have 3 or 4 bottles of. Do I need that many? No. And again, I pulled all of these out of my collection, so they're all probably backups or my full list. I have some in my room. I have some in my office. This is one of 2 scents I keep in my office in the lotion and the body care just to spray on. This one and 1,000 Wishes. Because, I don't mind once the other scents of the day that I wore in the morning dissipate if I put on anything. I like this. This, again, makes me happy. So I just put it on all the time. That one's almost gone. But I know I have one in my bathroom. This one, I don't care that I have like way too many backups. And I say you don't have to back things up. But this was so good. I just really, really like that. I can't say enough good stuff about it, obviously. Okay, so number 4. Oh my, you guys. These I really liked and all for different reasons. Like... Okay, let's get into it. Number 4 goes to Gingham Heart of Gold. And I'll tell you why. I didn't hear anybody talking about this one. I have never been a Gingham girl. That was one of those original fresh scents that I never even gravitated towards. I'd smell it. I'd be like, okay. I love that raspberry jam donut. But Gingham Heart of Gold is crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. And if I could get this in a perfume, I would buy it. Absolutely. I love it. And it doesn't smell anything like the original Gingham. It probably has its DNA in there somewhere. I'm not remembering off the top of my head which note would be it, but this is just super good. This is really good. And again, this really smells good on me. I really like it. And it's one I've backed up already. So I don't have to back that up at SAS because I already did. But of course, I love rewards for that. That's what I did with that. Okay. Number 3 goes to Fireside Flurries, which I know a lot of us think is Bonfire Bash. It really wasn't to me. It did have a winter. Bonfire Bash is very fall vibes to me because of that smoke note mixed with the marshmallow, which just reminds me of fires. Like, you know, I grew up in like rural Illinois. Like, so, you know, we had cornfields and fires, and that's what all of us kids did all the time. So those are notes that like just make me think of that time of year. But with Fireside Flurries, this is toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. The lavender gives it like a nice winter cool down. And it really seems like Bonfire Bash mixed with like cozy cashmere. That's kind of what I feel like Fireside Flurries is. So it's just a little bit more sweet in a perfumey way versus like a marshmallowy, gooey, sweet way that Bonfire Bash is. It does still have marshmallow, so it is sweet, but I think it's sweet in a different way with that pink lavender and the cashmere woods. It just seems like a perfume, like more grown, but not mature. Fireside Flurries is more grown than Bonfire Bash, but not mature, like older. You know what I'm saying? But yes, we love this. Love this quite a bit. Okay, so number 2 goes to this one. And I think that you have to agree with me. I talked about Sunrise Woods so much. Like, not a lot of people did, but I really enjoyed this one. This is creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. I think you can kind of get a theme of the notes I like. Again, these are just notes that smell good on me. But this one is like a beautiful body spray. When I wear it, I have to find a perfume that pairs just right with this, because that would be like my signature scent, you know. I love this. If it were a little bit longer lasting, this would be it. That's all I need. But it doesn't last as long because, again, it's just a body spray, not a perfume, EDP or whatever. So if anyone has any, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to mix it and give it a try. But this one was just a really favorite of mine in the fall. Again, it doesn't have that ozone note in it that a lot of the fall body care had. So I didn't love that. And then, okay, so number 1 for me for this year goes to pink watermelon. And again, I've talked about this a lot. I'm not going to go into it. This is just like strawberry watermelon. It's really good. This is all I have left, so I'm going to be getting a bunch at Sass. If you like fruity scents, strong scents, I highly recommend it. But I used up a shower gel. I used up a lotion. I used up 2 or 3 of those body creams of this. I really, really like this. And I got it in 2020, but I didn't use it until 2021. So that's kind of why I say that. I'm like, well, I know it came out in 2020 and I got it probably in 2020, but I had so much then too that I didn't get right to it, you know? So that is going to wrap it up for me. This is my bonus 21, but the rest of the scents definitely came out this year. And we just had a lot of good scents. I think I'm quoting Bonnie that she said we had like 65 cents for Christmas or fall or something. That's one season. So thinking of it in those terms, it's really hard to just pick 20 for the entire year. But I think I did a good job, or at least this should be pretty true to my favorites, fails, the scents I recommend to you guys. But of course, just like the candle video, let me know down below. If you made it to this point, you got to put pink watermelon or little watermelons or fruit emojis in the comments. And then let me know down below your top 2, top 3, top 21. Some of you guys did an awesome job on that candle video. If you have 21 cents you want to talk about, leave it in the comments. I'll read it. I'll respond. But yeah, let's wrap up this video. It's a super long one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a video tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.